visa and flight ticket. So stay tuned until the end of the video to get more insights about the master's application. Hello aspirants, this is the video for students, passed outs and the employees. The entire application process is same for everyone, but it only differs in a document process that I'm going to explain it in the video. Let's deep dive into the video. The first step is why and when. The aspirants should know why they are going to pursue masters in USA and when they are going to pursue. This is the first planning they should have it. Why? They should have a strong goal and strong ambitions to pursue masters in USA, and also they should know when they are going to pursue masters. The US universities accept students in 3 intakes: fall intake, spring intake and summer intake. Fall and spring are the major intakes, so most of the people aim for fall and spring intakes to avail more opportunities. Step 2. Planning and processing. The students should know where to start and when to start the planning. The students should start a year ahead before applying to the universities to avoid the last minute scrambles. The golden rule is to start early and finish early, because the US universities accept early applications sooner and give the higher priority. The entire application process will be in first come first serve basis. So try to avail greater opportunities by enrolling yourself into the universities early. Next important step is selection of course. One should know on which course they are going to study in the master's universities. So most of this try to change the stream from non-STEM to STEM and STEM to non-STEM. So do decide or make sure to follow the process. To get into the universities, the next step is proficiency test. To get into the universities, students should take English proficiency test, GRE, GMAT test. Also, they have to look into their CGPA. English proficiency test such as IELTS, TOEFL, Duolingo. Most of the universities are accepting IELTS and TOEFL, and only few universities are accepting Duolingo now. Do look into it. Next, most of the universities have waived off GRE, and only few universities are still accepting students with GRE and English proficiency score. The next major step is preparing for the test. It takes around 3 to 4 months if you are also giving it a GRE or GMAT test. Next step is shortlisting the universities. Before asking somebody about the universities and the course curriculum and fee structure, so do invest your time in researching universities by yourself. You'll get to know about the universities and some parameters on what basis you have to search it. So you have to consider few major factors on which you have to shortlist the universities, such as fee structure, course curriculum, university environment, weathers and climatical changes, assistantship, part-times in the universities, job opportunities and your eligibility criteria into the university. You have to shortlist 10 to 15 universities on the basis of your interests. So you should shortlist. You should also look into the application fees of the universities. Few universities charge application fees and few universities don't. So also look into it. The next major step for application is getting ready with some set of documents. You should have some documents for applying to the universities. The documents that required are your passport, front and back scanned copy, your 10th and 12th mark sheets, your scorecards of graduation, your resume, especially which is made for US applications, your LORs and SOPs. The LORs that for students they can take from their head of the departments and the college faculty, and employees they can take from their managers and higher authorities, and dropped out students they can consult their specific university where they have completed graduation from. do you want it to apply to the universities by yourself, or else do you want it to approach the consultancy for the application process and for the processing? Decide and start the application process. For applying to the universities, one need to create a login account in the university portal and then can apply to the universities. After the application, the student can get the admits in and around 15 to 20 working days. So you have to wait until that time. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts in the course curriculum or course structure, you can mail to the universities and get to know more insights from further universities. Congratulations on your admits. So after getting the admits, you have to apply for I-20. For that you need a few financial documents. One is your bank statement, yours or your father's last 3 months transaction statement, and one is the bank letter which should state that your father or your family members are sponsoring you for your master's application, and the third is bond affidavit. These 3 documents have to be submitted to get the I-20. To get the I-20, it may process up to 7 to 14 working days. So after getting I-20, I-20 is a form which states your application process, civis ID, your college details and your fee structure, etc. So after getting the I-20, you have to fill DS-160 form and also open the CGA portal. So once it is done, you then need to go with visa process. So the visa process, what I suggest is you can book your slot by yourself, or else you can approach the agent in this process. And parallelly, one should also look into the tickets prices. So before going to the before 6 to 8 months priorly, you have to look into the ticket prices to avail the ticket for lower price. So make sure you process all these things on time, and you should also pay civis fees after the visa slot is booked. So then after visa slot, you will be having biometrics on first day, and second day will be the visa interview. Once your visa interview will be cleared, then you can get back the passport with you by the approved visa stamp. This is the entire process. So this is not the end. Prepare yourself for campus life. Start researching more about the universities. All the best to everyone, and all the best to the upcoming aspirants. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. And thanks for your support.